when I see you in the morning? Will you still want to be true? I can dream, I can dream that we'll see a brighter day. And I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. And I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. And I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. And I'm alive, more alive than I've ever been your way. Well, I can dream that we'll see a brighter day. I can see in your eyes that we're through. Into the night, the city lights are dancing, slowly falling apart. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm wishing upon a star. This time I'm feeling stronger, and I know I can do better. The shadows causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the light. We're gonna light it up, oh, light it up, ooh, light it up, causing an outbreak. I'm turning the lights on.
There we go. Hello, hello, hello. We are officially live. Yay. Start my little timer there. There we go. Looks like everything's good. This is the stream that I'm expecting the most disasters to happen on. Absolutely. We're gonna hope everything goes decent. I don't know if the sound or anything is jank. I think it's okay, but we'll find out now, won't we? I'm quiet and music's loud. Okay. Well, my volume's up about as loud as I can go, so I have just turned down the background music. Yay! Thank you, Chris. Much appreciated. Hello, Link. I see you. Hello, Mario. It's good to see you. Thank you. I spent a while making sure everything fit, and the best part is that I believe I can change all of this as we go. So if I want, I can like swap out my lamp for a drink. There it is. Thank you. I had a lot of fun doing all the different layers. And when I do streams with other people, they will also be added in onto the giant comfortable chair. But for right now, you just have me. You're stuck with me. We're doing family. Thank you, Chris. Pardon me. Chris, you don't want to come sit on the big comfy chair? This is other Chris. Other Chris? He is technically also D&D Chris for me, but it's he's not the one you know. Just gonna hang out in the air. Yeah, non-furry Chris. That's correct. Are you a furry Chris? Do you have something to tell me? Chris and furry Chris. Got it. Beautiful. Watch, we're gonna get the other Chris in here, and then there's gonna be a Chris war. You're the right one? It is true. He does have a Chris is Always Right foundation. I donate to it often because I will do dumb shit and he will and he will correct me and I'll be like, "You're right." Just realized I didn't have all my reference pictures pulled up. I have almost all of them, but I forgot the picture of my mother. It's a very profitable venture. I imagine it would be. We're doing family photo today. We're going whole like Adam's Family vibes with everyone. I got everyone to pick their own like kind of creepy creature-esque type thing. And like they're all really cool and they're all very appropriate, but my mother comes to me and she's got a couple ideas. She's going back and forth, right? She's thinking like Marie Antoinette, like headless ghost kind of thing. And then the other day she comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, can I be like an other mother from like Coraline?" And I was like, "That's horrifying. Absolutely." Isn't it cool? It's very exciting for me too. She is very excited about this. My dad's going full like headless horseman pumpkinhead vibes. My brother had to be a wolf man. He a big wolf boy. Kate is a witch. I love her dearly. I'm a vampire, obviously. Hi, Jacob. You're not too late. I plan on going for like a while. And I'm going to be explaining what everyone is more than once. As soon as I figure out how to draw my mom's haircut. She gets these like really cute, really, really short cuts that are difficult to draw. Chris, don't bully Jacob. He wasn't that late. He wasn't like you who was here like before I'd even started the pre-stream stuff. Oh no, everyone's bullying Jacob. Jacob, I love you. I failed you. You haven't failed me. You have not. You didn't get to bully him on Wednesday. Gotta make up for it. Don't worry. I bully and bug him enough during the week. Best part with my mom being another mother is that I can kind of fuck around with her proportions and it'll still look kind of correct. Like I don't have to be exact about it. So I get to cheat. Shh, tell no one. Art secrets. Just make all your family different types of monsters so you don't have to draw proper human anatomy. I gotta turn off all the color palettes before they get in my way. How dare I try and tell you who you can't bully? Chris, you don't even know Jacob that well. How are you gonna bully him? I mean, there's very easy ways too. It's not hard, but like... I still have yet to figure out how to get the chat on screen. I will figure that one out eventually. But for right now, it is not there. As if you need to know someone to bully them. That is true. Oh my god. We have both Chris's in the chat now. Double Chris. Holy shit. And now the fight commences. Damn, that's too many. It's not too many. It's the correct amount. There could be only one. Oh, I just realized I think both of you are JoJo fans. This is gonna be a fight of the ages. Chris, you're playing D. Chris, why are you here if you're playing D&D? Or do you just have me on in the background while I'm Jacob, you cannot be Chris's stand without clarifying which Chris you are the stand for. You will kill the other Chris's with the power of cringe. Link has taken the stance as your stand, other Chris. Oh, I'm just screwed then. Chris, don't be mean. Link could very easily take down Jacob. You died of cringe. If that were true, you'd be long dead by now. You've known me for a while. You embrace your cringe. That's a good thing to do, Link. Embrace it. Therefore, Jacob can't harm you. I don't think Jacob could harm you anyway. Jacob got that deep care for his friends situation going on. He couldn't possibly. Yeah, exactly. He'd feel too bad about it. Taking me out is like kicking a puppy. You can, but at what cost? Jacob. it's it's not much of a cost. It's at the cost of you screaming a swear once really loudly and then having to go listen to a song for like 20 minutes. Like I could just pick up Jacob and oh, do you mean like punt him in the or put him in the corner, tell him to stay and then go ham on Furry Chris. Oh, that was a disaster trying to read that. My bad. Link is Vanilla Ice. Jacob is Iggy. I don't know what that means, Chris. I don't know what that means, Furry Chris. I also type for too fast for my hands to keep up with Link. I also speak too fast for my anything to keep up with. So I feel ya. Big F there. We're gonna cheat and use the circle tool. This looks way creepier than I was expecting it to. I'm so used to like drawing eye shapes. This looks so weird. Shout out to my mom for being the creepiest person on this photo, and my dad's literally headless. Bonjour, Tyler. I'm gonna assume that's you. I don't know anyone else who would know that name. One of the worst JoJo characters. Wait, who's the worst JoJo character? Oh, the one from Part 3. I haven't watched any of the show. I'm just gonna assume it's bad. Although, I have not seen a single episode of the show, but I do have a favorite stand. Because I was really tired one night, and I was texting Furry Chris about it, and I was making him tell me all the most useless stands, and there's one that's called tenor sax, and if I remember correctly, he makes things Halloween-y. Like, he just turns, like, houses into haunted houses. That's my favorite. He was also, like, telling me about all the like, the really, really messed up ones. But, like, honestly, my favorite is by far tenor sax. Oh. I believe Tyler is playing game, so he's also got me in the background. Like, all of them, honestly. All of them are stupid stands. That's a show that, like, the mechanic of, like, interests me greatly. But I think if I watched the show for any amount of time, I'd just, like, have to lay down because it would be too much. So, tenor sax sounds like me. It is me. I'm actively doing that. I'm actively like, cool, we're just gonna make my entire family Halloween aesthetic. We're living in the haunted house now. I also want to real quick point out that I'm only if I don't finish this picture on stream, I'm just gonna record the rest of it, and I'll try and compact it into like a speed paint for Patreon. I'll figure out how to do that, but like we're not going until the piece is done. That's how I kill my hand. Like that's not good. We're going until I get tired. It's really stupid show that's so much better to watch in a group. I imagine if I were to watch it, I'd like hang out with a bunch of people who either really like the show or like just go hard. I'm going until like 7 is my maximum. I set like a 3-hour timer for myself when we started cuz I have a bad habit of like drawing until I can't feel my arm. Oopsie. I also have to figure out how to get my mom's nose ring in. She just got the cutest nose ring. Chris, you also set a timer? Bless your soul. That's a no fucking good. I know, I'm working on not drawing until I like absolutely destroy my hand, because that's how like I do permanent damage. But it's fine, we're good, y'all. We Gucci. I will only draw even longer than that probably. No, but like if I try and draw past like I imagine 3 hours, I'm gonna have a lot of a lot of messages from many people saying, "What are you doing? Why are you still drawing? Stop, take a break." Tyler, you gonna kick my ass? You gonna climb in through the window? Chris is gonna yell at me. Okay. For days. That is kind of what I'm expecting, is everyone messaging me like, stop, like, that's 100% what I'm expecting. Directly into your brain. You're just gonna beam them into my head. That's fine. You have the chat revolts. Chat cares too much about my physical and mental health. Revolts so that I have to take break. Honestly, fair though. You're right, Chris. It probably wouldn't work all that well. Does Clip Studio Paint not have this kind of a mesh transform tool? I use it no less than 8 times every sketch I do. Fire Pack is my favorite art program by far. It's got like 4 different types of transform tools, and it's like very slowly it's getting all the same kind of tools as like what's the big popular one that starts with a P? I literally can't remember. I keep wanting to say PowerPoint. Photoshop. Got it. Paint Tool Sai also. It's also a good one. I'm a genius woman. Behold mein Bromser in the chat. Oh yes, also Procreate. Mein Bromser. Everyone bother him. He is here. The beloved. I'm gonna assume that Kate is also there. So also Seamster. Yes! Kate is also there. Hello, Kate. I love you. Hello, Bromder. I love you. Yes, me Sibbles. I love them dearly. You think I'm okay? That's fair. I also think I'm okay. I am drawing the family portrait with all of the creatures that everyone in the family chose for themselves. So we've got mom as like the other mother. We're doing dad as the pumpkin head, like headless horseman, with the big popped collar because it's the drama he deserves. We've also got you two got Kate and Jonah as the Wolfman and the Witch. I put Curly up here because he is family and I love him so dearly. And we got me in the corner with Jazz and Elaine on Mom's lap. I'm trying to make all the cats different like creatures, so obviously Curly's gonna be a familiar. We're gonna have Jazz be like a big old like shadow blob because she is blobby. Yes, that's you in the corner. She's a big shadow blobby. I'm excited to do all the stuff like design the outfits. Um Jonah does not speak for me. I love you, Manny. I love you too, Kate. Thank you. You speak for all. Jonah will speak all. We all say some. I'm not exactly sure how to do the face on Dad's pumpkin. A legion of all except Kate. Jacob, no! White man, there's no need to be down. Otherwise we couldn't play cards. It's just like... Chris, no, why you gotta out me first stream with that? We'll get to the it's just lines part when I do Kate and Jonah's hair, because they got the long hair. It is wavy. Wavy lines. The long lines. Thank you, Chris. A long, long time ago, Chris asked me how I drew hair, and I said it's just lines, but I said it like 100% serious, and since then he has not let me live it down. I mean, I deserve it. I did 100% say it in full sincerity. I don't think I'm gonna give Dad a nose. I don't think he gets a nose. I'm tempted to make the flame inside his, like, pumpkin, like, green. Because he's such a big Rider fan. How long will the stream... How PG? I will make it more PG for the toddler. I will do my best not to swear. First doesn't get hair, then no head, then no nose. What more can you take from him? I can take away his candy rights. I'm not gonna drop the F-bomb. We're get all the swears out now. Fuckity shit, fuck, 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 shit. There we go. That's all my swears. I love this just like line of swears in the chat. This is good. There's even more elaborate things that sounds like swears but ain't. Yeah, pretty much, Chris. That is pretty much what it's gonna be. We're gonna go the whole like the whole 9 yards. Peebus. Wiener. Dragula would be a good drag queen. Maddie giggles a stream. That is going to be what a lot of like live streams from me are. It's gonna be me giggling and me taking forever on a drawing. It's just Maddie all the time. Listen, just because you're right doesn't mean you should say it. I'm a giggly person. We're gonna give Dad the sharp vampire or the sharp chompers because Jonah and I had to get our teeth from somewhere. She's hilarious and alone. There's even when she's alone. I am hilarious. Oh, she's alone. Just like hard cut it. I'm not funny anymore. I'm just lonely. Jacob, why are you giving Chris... Oh, you're giving everyone permission to roast me? I don't think they needed your permission, but I'm sure they appreciate it. No, don't worry, Link. They wouldn't call me a loser on stream. They'd do it to my face. Thank you, Kate. I think you're cute. I'm the original Maddie roaster. You are. Jonah does hold like that title of original Maddie roaster, the OMR. Both. It's yeah. Siblings get like roast rights. Roast priority. Priority roast. Prost. Trapped with snakes or scorpions. It's a video? Okay. Thank you. I would like to see this. Why are you doing that? There we go. Jonah's finding it. Okay. That's good. That's good that he's finding it now, because, like, bad memory. I'll forget about it. And then I'll be like, why are you sending me this when it's, like, later? I'll have to watch it later, though, because currently my OBS is recording desktop audio. I'll figure out how to get it to just listening to the music later. You're occupado? I am. I am, because I'm drawing my beautiful spooky family. I'm drawing mom holding dad's head because I think it's funny. Well, it might be a TikTok. Should I be expecting a buzz on my phone then? Tell him to leave. Curly's being the link. Tell him to leave the TV alone. Am I up on the TV? Is he looking at the art? Or is he just like being a okay? I'll draw a little me just pointing down at him. Just oh. There. I will leave that on screen for a moment. Gotta do something real quick. There we go. Have you sent it to me? Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's so perfect. Do I have permission to show the chat? Can I show the stream? I got no moderators. No. No, I ain't got no moderators. It's just me. Okay. Y'all, this is adorable. Look at him. Look at my baby bean. Nailed it, pointing right at him. Yes, everyone get excited over cat. Everybody look at baby. He's the cutest baby. Look at he tail. He tail curled. That's my boy. Father, help. Oh no, my boy. We're gonna keep that sketch. We're just gonna put it up there. I think I made that worse. I think I made that worse than if I just like did this. There we go. That's better. Dude, I would love to do should the day come ever that I have the ability to do merch. I will gladly make cat plushies or like cat stickers and stuff. And if my Sibyls so graciously let me make Curly merch, they will get the proceeds for it and everything, so that we can have Curly merch also. Because it's so important to me that we have Curly merch. I love Curly. He's such a good boy. He is like the most precious bean. Yeah! Hell yeah, we could donate money as well to rescues. That's awesome. Let's do that. Deal. Should the day ever come. Excitement generates. Darn tootin'. Curly's happy I'm talking. Oh! Oh, Curly, I love you! You like the Pumpo? Awesome. Thank you. I'm glad. I was nervous about the Pumpo. He loves me more. I don't think that's possible. I don't think there's any way that Curly could love me more than I love him. I actively start crying when I'm holding him. Like... I absolutely do. He is so sweet and he's so cuddly. Curly has like an Instagram, and whenever uh there's pictures on his Instagram, I just look at them for like half an hour. He loves me more than you guys. I don't think so. I, I think he loves you guys more than me. I think it's pretty hard to beat the food givers. Shameless plug. Absolutely shameless plug. Curly the cat on Instagram. He's a good boy. I love him. Curly is best baby. Absolutely. Whoop. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. The toddler hath arrived. Muting for now. Okay. They getting the toddler. They are acquiring child. Skeleton cat. Skeleton cat. The skull is not gonna be exact, but it's gonna be a skelly cat. Kibby. Yes, Kibby. Kibby. Baby bean. Kibby. Bones are difficult. Elaine Elaine is the skelly kibby, because when we got her, she was scrawny and very. You could say bones are hard. You could. Absolutely, I could. Welcome, Hazel. Hello. Scrimbly. Absolutely scrimbly. You could 100% describe Elaine as scrimbly. Which is perfectly equaled out by the fact that we're gonna be drawing Jazz, my other cat, as like the chonkiest baby. Absolute chonker. Cat's got so many bones, y'all. She got so many bones. I like my cats deboned. Chris, no! No, don't say that. Boneless cat's a classic. Chris, yes, Chris, no! Cats really got like these skulls that make them look like real tiny dinosaurs. It's real cute. Elaine is absolutely a little dinosaur. Most skulls look like dinosaurs. That is true. Imagine paleontologists trying to recreate what cats look like just from the bones. It would not go well. Everything looks like a dinosaur if it's dead enough. Chris! I mean, you got a point. Spelled paleontologist right the first time. That's a hard word, man. There's a lot of like words that I just hope that I spell correctly when I'm writing them. That's one of them. Big proud of you for spelling it right first try. I know cats' ears are not bone and they are in fact mainly skin and sometimes cartilage, but like we given Elaine the we given her some ears. Because I think she deserves some. It's a stylized skeleton. Consider cuteness over accuracy. Exactly. We're not going like morbid Halloween spooky. We're going for cute spooky. That's the goal. You are back but muted. Okay. Why did I answer that? They can't hear me. It has two completely normal cat ears. The rest of it is skeleton, but the ears still have fluff. No. That'd be so cursed looking. Oh my god. Oh no, my skeleton kitty sitting on the tap of the button-eyed woman isn't accurate. Don't forget that she is holding the head of her husband. Don't forget that for the accuracy, you know. I was most nervous about the skeleton cat, but I think she's cute. I think she's cute. I think she's baby. I did not mean to hit enter. B. They are still bleeding, of course. Chris! That's so messed up. I really want to draw it now, though. Why do you do this to me? Why do you give me these prompts that are, like, real good? Maybe they just cut off the ears off of other cats and then glued it on? Chris, no! Skeleton cat, skelly cat. Yes, skelly cat! Welcome, Glittery Witchery. Ah, the cat girl effect. That's so awful. I don't like the implication of you saying, ah, the cat girl effect to... Ah, it's Bree! Hello, Bree! Hello, I love you. Oh, you've... Link, you've pulled out the drawing supplies. Do it. Hell yeah. You caved. It's not caving if it's something you like doing and want to do. It's, in that case, it's like, I don't know, just doing what you want, I guess. It's what you deserve, is to draw the things you want to draw. I don't know how to do things, but because I want to do them. It really do be like that sometimes, though. But you got this. After the stream, you'll have to show me what you draw, giving yourself permission to enjoy things. Correct. Absolutely. Just messing around. Getting used to it again. Drawing programs do be like that. If you just like stop for a minute, like everything's confusing. Oh, Tyler's back for a bit. Tyler hath returned. He is back from the war. You've been playing games in the background, Tyler? Is that what's going on? Yeah. I forgot what I made her broom look like. Ah! like a broom. Thank you, Chris. It's almost as helpful as saying, make the wood colored. Oliver says hello. Oh, wonderful. Tell Oliver I say hello and that I love him. Sam's eating and you're waiting on Tess. Fair enough. Despite what the art program says, usually wood color is not blue. It was just the one thing that decided it really wanted to be blue. Nah. All trees blue now. I wonder if I saved that picture of the wood colored picture turning blue. I must have a screenshot of it somewhere. I've never not seen blue wood. It's the warped forest in Minecraft that's blue. In the Nether. Chris, I'm starting to think you might be colorblind. First my blues are purple, and now this. You want to talk about colors? I do. I like colors. Speaking of colors, everyone in this photo has their own assigned color that that like all of their outfit pieces and everything will be shades of. Just like I have my little gal in the corner there. Every single one of her colors other than the skin tone, the eye color, and yeah, other than the skin tone and the eye color, everything is the same color. It's all the same hue. It's just different shades. Assigned color at birth. Yeah. I mean, basically, when I was asking my family which, like, kind of Halloween-y creatures they wanted to be, I did also pick out colors for them. Can you upvote that? Upvote assigned color at birth? That would be bad, because then some people could be assigned dark yellow. The world's most awful color. All of the poos. Mushrooms on the broom! Broom mushroom! Mush broom! You lie to yourself because you know that your true love is dark yellow, and once you give in, that'll be it. I'm not like a highlighter, Chris. I'm not gonna be the yellow highlighter. He sent me a Discord. Oh, that's a pretty color. He knows the truth. Puss, the color we were talking about earlier, is the French word for flea. The color is said to be the color of blood stains on linen or bed sheets. Y'all, I found a new favorite color. It's actually pretty close to the same hue that I have all of my other stuff as, though, so just saying. One step ahead of the game. One step ahead of the breadline. I don't know the rest of the song off by heart well enough to continue. Chris, I will deny it till the day I die. While dark yellow does have its uses in art, and I appreciate it, it's a good joke. A great joke, even. I mean, it's pretty close to that color also, Brie. One step ahead of the sword. One step ahead of the sword. How draw fingers again? How draw? Guys, how do I draw? What am I doing? It's just lines, Maddie. You are correct, Chris. It is just lines. When you think about it. You don't. Thank you, Tyler. That's it. End of stream. Just like leave on that. One simply does not. One simply just leaves. Just disassociate long enough and things will happen. You have no idea how much work I get done by doing that. That's how so many of like my bigger pieces happen. I just like stop paying attention to everything around me. And I just like hard focus on what's going on. This song's jamming. I haven't listened to any of the music that is on right now. I haven't listened to any of it ahead of time. This is a playlist of non-copyrighted music that I found. We're giving Kate big old baggy pants also, because baggy pants is the way to go. I've heard The Biggest Hat. You have a few of these songs on a playlist. Chris is one step ahead of the game. All your music is copyright free. Broom color. Brie, you are so right. Poos is exactly the color I used for that. For that commission. God, you're so smart. I never thought about it, but a lot of it is. Chris, it's your taste in music. It's a good taste. Tastes good. Chris's favorite genre is copyright free. Yes. Yes, it is. I wonder how many songs that you have like on playlists that are just copyright free music. I'm curious now. Well, that would be why if you used to have like a wow, words didn't they just didn't happen there. It just wasn't gonna happen. If you used to play music for a buddy who streamed, that would make sense why you have like your taste in music is copyright free music. My mastery of the English language is non-existent. It is just straight up not there. I was cursed when I was a child. When's the dissertation coming out? Never. It's never coming out. There will simply be none. Just speak French forehead. I have to be fluent in that to be able to do it. I'm not great at French anymore. Who needs to have a first language when you can instead have two second languages? It's great. It's easy. It's not easy. I think Kate deserves like big puffy sleeves. I think that's what she deserves. Everyone deserves big puffy sleeves. Everyone deserves to have a shirt or something with big, like, fun to play around with sleeves, and everyone also deserves a suit, like a really well tailored suit. You found the mesh tool on CSP, but you can't. English is hard. Listen, as soon as I decipher this message, I will answer you. It's contagious. Is it contagious to speak English or is it contagious to speak English badly? Because I'm gonna go with the latter. Thank you, like I appreciate that. I have no idea what you said. I can accrue that you have gotten that you have found the mesh tool. English is contagious and you're all gonna catch it. I'm sorry. That's one of the downsides of this live stream. You're all catching English. I know it's awful, but it simply had to be done. If I knew more plants, I would put more plants on Kate, but I don't. So this is the plant life we get for now. You found the mesh tool on Clip Studio Paint. You can't get used to Fire Alpaca on this tablet because it keeps leaving dots all over the place because your hand is on the screen. That is something that took me forever to deal with when I was using it. I literally had to put on gloves. I don't know if you remember me like cutting up those one size fit all gloves so that I could use it as drawing gloves, but no, touchscreen tablets don't work well for a lot of programs, especially Fire Alpaca, because it has a hard time discerning between your pen and your hand. Listen, there's nothing wrong with Clip Studio Paint. You find a program that you like and you stick with it. That's how it be. That's one of the reasons why I don't think I'll ever be able to leave Fire Alpaca. I'm stuck in my ways. It is part of my life. Kate has these like really cute glasses, and I want to make sure I do them right, so I'm gonna go find pictures of her wearing them. You return with a sandwich. Did you bring me a sandwich, Jacob? Did you bring some for the class? Why didn't you bring enough for the class, Jacob? These cute, like almost cupcake shaped. Is the only way I can think to describe them. I think I'll probably make her glasses stained glass glasses because Kate does a bunch of stained glass and like glasswork beads and stuff, and it's really pretty. I'll have to put that link somewhere at some point. But she's the glassy gardener on like Instagram and stuff, and ooh, it's so pretty. I think she deserves to have stained glasses. You and your stained glass. I figured out how to draw stained glass like forever ago, and since then I've just been using it for everything. It's so easy to draw. I just realized I have a lot of pieces that are stained glass that haven't gone up on the Patreon or sent to anybody, that have just been like in hiding. And they might stay there. Who knows? But today, Kate gets stained glass glasses. Stained glasses. Listen, Chris. I like to draw the stained glass, but sometimes I don't want to post it. It's stained glass for me. We're gonna give Curly all these cute little chippy cheeks. Where's all my Curly pictures? I had some. Me when I spill soda on my bifocals. Stained glass. Jacob. We're gonna give him a little tuft, I think. I think he deserves the little tuft. When you what, Jacob? When you what? Curly is bean shaped, so he gets to keep his little bean shape. What do I have from about 30 minutes ago? Cat? I mean, I've got a skeleton cat. It's not exactly gonna help me draw the fully fleshed cat. Don't worry though. I got some pictures of Curly up. I got Curly the cat Instagram open. But he's getting like bean anatomy, because he's gonna be Kate's familiar flesh cat. Yeah, that was maybe not my best wording. But he's gonna be a familiar, so he gets to have some kind of magic-y effects on him, which means like his like whole backside is gonna be printed with like that red and white spotted mushroom kind of vibe. And of course, he gets his little curly tail. Oh, the one that were of him hanging out on stream. Yes. Let us acquire it. Let us bask in Curly once more. Here he is. I just realized they did send me a photo after of him like actually sitting down. Like not up on the computer screen. Hold on, let me show you guys. Oh, it's sideways. Rotate it. Rotate. Here we go. Look, he did as instructed. He sat down. Rotate. We rotate the bean. That's how we do. Curly is Big Bean. We're gonna make it the back half of him mushroom themed to match Kate's like mushroomy planty witch vibes. And his cute little mushroom cat. Mushroom cap. Mushroom cat. And of course, we give him nothing behind those eyes. Not a single thought. Maybe a little blip for him. Do we give the cat a blip? I think we do. Is he dead inside? Zombie cat? Ooh. Now I know what to do if there's another cat. He gets a little crystal necklace. Right, Kate's belt. Kate has a big old stained glass belt. I remember that. Some of these designs I did ahead of time. I did draw some designs out for them. But only some of them. So Kate, I had a lot of ideas for. Jonah had a lot of ideas. He does already have mushrooms. Exactly, right? Like he little tail. He got mushies. But this part will be. I only drew out some of them. So like my mom is the other mother. That's gonna be pretty off the cuff. And my father also. Like a pirate from Jack Sparrow movies, but instead of barnacles, mushrooms. Yeah, it's what he deserves. All the mushies. He's a fluffy little boy. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 mushy cat. And now we do the big fluffy man. Fluffy boy. Five out of 7. 5 out of 7? How come you dropped it? Are you upset with the mushy boy? The only like meme I know when it comes to rating systems is this one from this really old. I think it's got to be like a Best Buy commercial, and it's my favorite thing to say, like in either my household or my siblings' household, because all of us will just immediately tack on to it, and it's these people like rating, I think whatever video game it is, and the one guy goes, "I give it a 5 out of 5," and the other goes, "I give it a 7 out of 7. I win again." And it's it's so fucking funny. Whoop. Didn't mean to swear. I've been trying to find that commercial for like years. I like wait for it to show up on TV again so I can like record it, like bad record it with my phone so that I can send it to the 8 million people I've made the joke to but have no idea what I'm talking about. Ooh. I keep dragging all my cords everywhere while I'm moving around. Snoot. Snoot for the Bromther. Bromther gets a snoot. I realized I didn't actually put a lot of my brother in this drawing. I'll have to draw another furry. Yes, he's a wolf man. Jonah the Wolf Man. I'm gonna have to draw another thing with him in it so that I can draw him or more of him, I guess. Cause he's got this this tattoo that in my sketch for him I have in the wrong place, and I have to go back and check where my siblings told me was the correct place to make sure if it's on screen I show it. But I'm so excited to do the tattoo as different like shades of his fur color, because I love the transition of like tattoos on monsters or shapeshifters, like how they change too. I'm obsessed. Was it with you in wrong tattoo placement? I don't know. It's one of the things that I have the hardest time remembering where things are is tattoos. I will eventually figure out where all the tattoos go. It's fine. We give him big old claws. Big old puppy claws. Good for scratching. Good for good scritches for cat. That's what the claws are. You ever scratched a cat with like acrylics on? They love it. So I can only imagine that actual claws are like even better. Oh, wrong tool. I'm realizing we're about halfway through how long I was gonna have the stream for, and I'm like just halfway through the sketch. So this might we might do this as another stream, like the coloring process and stuff at another stream instead of me just recording it in the background or recording it for Patreon, because this is like a lot of stuff. So, you know, something to look forward to. We'll do this again. But I'm not stopping yet, because I haven't gotten to drawing just the popped collar yet, and I'm very excited to draw that. Now we're on to me. Oh, me, look at me. Itty bitty. Content making content. Correct. Nerd. Look, I am a nerd. It's fine. I turned everyone into Halloween creatures so that I could be a vampire. It'd be like that. I'm also drawing Jazzy way snugglier than she actually is, because I want her to be all nice and cuddled up, because I love her. She doesn't like being picked up very much. The scary godmother. That is exactly the vibes I I was thinking of when I was first doing designs and stuff for this. Scary Godmother was one of my favorite shows. Any other Scary Godmother fans other than me and Bree? Jess is really easy to draw because it's literally just orb. Zombie cat? No, Jazz is not a zombie cat. She is a little shadowy creature. I thought it would be funny to put the shadow creature with the creature that doesn't cast a shadow. She's my shadow now. Just reminded of its existence. Dude, Scary Godmother is awesome. I don't think Scary Godmother would be nearly as good if like it was like if somebody just updated the designs, you know? Like, or not update, but like updated the models. I think part of the fun of Scary Godmother was that, you know, they were a little bit lanky and a little bit weird. You've literally never heard of it before. It's just like this old cartoon, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the main character has a key that she can put into any door that turns that door into the front door of the Scary Godmother's house. And Scary Godmother's house is full of like all these like Halloween creatures, but they're all just like chill people. And the Scary Godmother is like a witch and just kind of hangs out with the main character, who's like this little girl. Did a lot. I don't know. Never heard of this. I don't know how you didn't hear of it either. Here, Chris. It's a good show. Does I like mess up the hand a whole bunch? Didn't know there was a third movie. I didn't realize they were movies and not like a show. I'll be honest, the only thing I really remember from it is like the key and some of the character designs. Okay, her first one is her brother and his friends trap her in the neighborhood abandoned house. Okay, and that's how they meet. Right, because she like helps her give them all a scare, right? As like vengeance for leaving her in a terrifying place. Oh, I've got a little bit of the hiccups. I hope that's not coming up too loud on the microphone. Vengeance is such a strong word for that. Vengeance is like can be as petty as or as extreme as we want it to be. And then she got the key so she won't miss her. Correct. Thank you. I'm so glad you know all of this, Brie. I loved the series. But man, it's been a while. I gave a 12-year-old boy the inability to sleep with the light off for a year. Listen. It'd be like that. Sometimes you just gotta go. Brie has obscure knowledge on many old shows. That's where it's at. Everybody has their own like obscure knowledge. That's where it's at. Chris can make like a spreadsheet of all of Brie's weird knowledge. It's great. It is impressive. You don't know that, Maddie. I listen. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt that you'd have a spreadsheet of all of Brie's like cool old show knowledge. You have dead animal facts. Give us a dead animal fact off the top of your head. Your favorite one. This isn't my life. Listen, if you're gonna try and roast me on my stream, I'm gonna roast you back. And the fact of the matter is, you have spreadsheets for everything. Dodos died because the turtles were too tasty. Oh! Interesting. I know I'm not wrong. That's a coin for the Maddie's always right. I guess mine's just a jar. It's not a foundation yet. It doesn't happen very often. It's like a tip jar. You're putting this into a spreadsheet. It's like your equivalent of like eating ice cream when you're sad. Make spreadsheet of thing that happened. Should make a spreadsheet of every time either one of us is right. That'd be fun. Chris, there's no spreadsheet big enough. There is no spreadsheet big enough. Not necessarily for all the times I'm right, because I am wrong very frequently. But like all the times that you're right, man, we'd be there all day just trying to figure them all out. Technically, we'd have a never-ending number of cells. That's the fun part. It's infinite. Only certain things are fun when they're infinite. I don't think I've even read that series, Brie. I didn't read much of the Tinkerbell series either. I read like one Tinkerbell uh book, and it wasn't based on Tinkerbell. Those are movies. The fairies. I like how they spell it. I like the lettering. They have like the A merging into the E, but they're all capitals, and it's real pretty. Oh, it's one of your old shows. That's good. I like it. I like the aesthetic that they have. It's somewhere between like modern day D&D aesthetic and like and like the Zelda games, the CDC, is that what they're called? 1999, featuring the vocal talents of Kate Winslet for Titanic. I don't know who that is. I'm going to assume that CDI. Thank you, Chris. One more drop into the Chris That Was Right Foundation. I'm going to assume Kate Winslet was in Titanic and was a big part of it. Ah, she was Rose. Okay. I haven't watched Titanic. CDI Zelda shouldn't be mentioned in any positive light. Listen, the memes that come from it, unmatched. Like, actually, though. It's not worth watching. Do you mean the Titanic is not worth watching? That's fair. I probably won't ever. I understand that it changed a whole brand of people's lives, but listen, I was watching cartoons. I was watching like Dragon Scales. Is that what the name of that show was? Dragon Tales, not Dragon Scales. Does anyone remember that? The comment with Brie has obscure knowledge. Titanic is like 5 hours long. Yeah, exactly. 5 hours long. Dude, I don't even have like 5 hours of my life to like think about stuff I like. Dude, Dragon Tales is so good though. Like, it had no right to be that good. How big we making this collar? Pretty big. Pretty darn big. Big. Yeah. So, something I thought of was making the collar like... I'm trying to figure out how to make it look like, you know, like the brim of a tuba, because my dad plays the tuba. I realized I'd probably have to curl it out more, but I'm not gonna. I'm tired. Make it take up the entire top half of the screen. He is in the most far back position, so I probably could. He also got he big hands. Big hands for carry big collar. His horse is somewhere else because I don't know how to draw horses. I don't know how to draw real horses. I can draw like Gen 4 My Little Ponies. I like that it looks like he took off his head because it cut out of frame. Pretty much, that is the exact vibe I'm going for. To help with the posing of the whole picture, like the whole thing. Had to remove head and give to wife. Make pony. I'll just like draw my dad's little like steed in the back, like. You know, little My Little Pony. What should he get? Should he get like... Does the horse have its head? Because it's the headless horseman, not a headless horse. We'll make it Twilight Sparkle. There we go. And she's got her wings. Boom. There's his steed. Pumpkin cutie mark. Oh my god. The Headless Horseman should be a decapitated centaur. That is horseless head man. Maybe I'll draw that. Maybe I'll draw the decapitated centaur. That'd be a fun creature. Little too morbid for the vibe, but is cool and I like it. He walks to all of his executions. Oh god, I'm gonna try and read that without failing first try. Headless, horseless, horseman's headless horse. Nailed it. Manless horseman. Manless horsehead. I'm gonna give him the big like ascot, I think. I think he deserves the big like this thing. You know? He deserves it as a treat. Manless horseman? Isn't that just Bo Jackman? Might be. Bo Jackman. BoJack Horseman. I have yet to watch that show. I think I'd enjoy it, but I just haven't. Oh, sorry. You'd cry every episode. I'd cry every episode regardless of the contents of the episode. I am like a wee babby. I cry at like everything, and you know that, Chris. I'm gonna make this hand a little bit smaller. There we go. The horse is in the neck. You know, like the headless horse, the headless horseman costumes you can get that it just has the top like really really tall, so you can have your head around your chest, just like stick it out, right? We do that, but it's with the horse. Your mom is proudly holding up her husband's head like, ah yes, I'll make a pie out of this later. She's already got like all the, you know, like the pumpkin seeds, those are already cooking to make a lovely snack. If anyone gets to decapitate my dad, it would be my mom. 100%. We're gonna give him a big ol' loose sleeves because she loves them. And then the big ol'... She's got like these big old pants that are awesome. They're so baggy. They're like typical like hippie, not typical, but like exactly what you'd think when you say like hippie pants, like those big really baggy ones. She gets those. It's comfort first in this household. And we'll give her all her bracelets. Stereotypical. Exactly. Exactly that. Alright, here I am. Alright, family portrait. Now we just color all of the lines so that it's easy to tell everyone apart. Yep, close to an hour left, yeah. Wrong button. There we go. Alright. We're going to quickly save this because I have a bad habit of not saving stuff and then losing it and then being sad about it. So we're not going to do that. Corley the cat. Look at he's baby. Pardon me. Little Borp. I think we're pretty much going to be able to get started on the line art. Maybe finish up one or two of us who are in the Fyoto, and then probably wrap up. I love Elaine's little snoot. She's baby. So this is pretty close to what the end product is going to look like. I think that's pretty cool. And in the back we'll do like big swoopy curtains, you know? You know the ones. These ones. You did almost catch me. You almost got me to swear. I did accidentally swear once. I don't know if my siblings have the sound on, but I'm not risking it. Not risking it for the toddler in the room. Let's do the same thing we did before. Let's go front to back. So starting with the Little Miss. Didn't realize how much drawing was erasing. Oh, like I'd say a good 70% of drawing is erasing. 100%. There's a reason so many people have hotkeys for it. The man, the myth, the legend. Elaine is Am Baby. You never feel bad if you're erasing your art. That is very correct. I use this big pen, then a smaller eraser, and then a smaller pen, and then I control Z and do it again. Yeah, pretty much. I think the most used button in any drawing program is the undo button. There we go. Block out big spaces, and then the details. We all love a good detail brush. Where's our spreadsheet? Here, Chris, get on a spreadsheet. How often do I use the undo button compared to any other button? Per character. Oh god. I can't even imagine trying to count that out. Do you know how much I've used it just for Elaine, and she's tiny? There's no way I could possibly ever do that. It would break everything I have. Yeah. I don't doubt that. It is easily one of the hardest things to count on any artist's, like, speed paints and stuff. Mind, body, soul. Yeah, Chris, just like destroy your mental health for this. Do it. Destroyed it for less. You know what? Fair. Oh my god. It's the man, the myth, the legend himself. You guys, it's Felipe. Oh my god. Hello. You are pretty correct though. We are basically drawing Elaine's butt. You're not real. Much like Canadian money. Oh my god. Dax? Oh god, don't start this on my live streams too. It's been a while. They do this every time they see each other, just by the way. Like, it doesn't matter where they are. If they're in, like, a voice call, if they see each other type in a chat, if... doesn't matter what they're doing. It's, oh my god, Felipe? Dax? It's been a while. We have to catch up sometime. And it's Jacob's, like, least favorite thing in the world, and it's amazing. You're watching Vampire do art. I am do art. I am Vampire do art for another hour. She kind of cute though. I I hope that it continues even after you meet in person and like hang out. I think that'd be hilarious. If it just like kept going forever and ever. Like the song that never ends. Oop. Didn't mean to do that. Emergency rations. No, do not eat Paimon. Inverted color Halloween special. It's already the Halloween special. I guess that would be the only way to make it more Halloweeny, you know. I'm not gonna let you have snack if it's Paimon. No. She is baby. Listen, I'm not eating people. I am consuming a human byproduct. It's different. You can make more blood, but if you just like kill and eat a person, you can't like regenerate them. Just eating things that are red. No, it's blood. My drink, my Starbucks cup is just it's just like blood mixed into like a peppermint drink. It's nothing special. If I ate all my red things, I wouldn't have anything red to wear. The vegan vampire. Nah, we don't do that here. We just eat people. We drink their blood. It's more fun that way, you know? Just get blue rare steaks. That is the question, right? Like, does animal blood count? Or does it have to be human blood? Because if it can be animal blood, you can get like big old containers of like pig blood, like no problem. Alternative option, fruit punch. I love everyone's opinions on like the different like what the blood is. And then Jacob just says, "Yeah, but pig blood sucks." Tastes like law enforcement. I mean, it depends. Like sometimes if you gotta eat what you gotta eat sometimes, you know? I say as somebody who like can't choke down things for the life of me. For line art we have one tiny bean. She is small baby sweetheart. out alone and go to Outback. And Twilight did this to us. Twilight is like... I have weird opinions about Twilight. Like, it influenced a whole generation. I have respect for, like, anything that does that. But also, like, why did it have to do it to him like that? Researchers have found the popularity of vampires to match the... You know what? You're right, Pipe. Which is also why I believe you will always, always be able to find food as a vampire. There will always be somebody. One childhood franchise that they love. Absolutely. Everybody gets one, you know? Jacob, you shouldn't say stuff like that. I could so easily like out all your cringe interests. I've known you for so long. One of your cringe interests as a child being me, because we've been friends for a very long time. I'm one step ahead of you always, Jacob. You think I would out myself as being cringe? Oop. I missed a spot. Missed a lot of spot. Whoops. I am the most cringe being. I welcome the cringe. I am empowered by it. I was born in the cringe. Molded by it. One tiny bean. Many to go. Who we doing next? Should we do Mum next? I can't really draw Jazz without drawing me. But I probably could draw Curly. Let's do Curly. Pardon me, I have the burps a little bit. Got them beans. He got them beans. No beans, mushies. He got mushy beans. The front half of him is still cat, you know? Refried beans? No, don't fry the beans. Deep fry the refried beans. I don't know, I'm sure some people have done it. But we're not doing it to the cat beans. Not to sweet baby Curly. Ooh, itchy. There we go. When does it switch from fried beans to bean grease? I don't know. Depends on how, like, deep you fry in the beans, I guess. Whatever you want. I don't think it's a hard rule. Fair enough. Is this zero thoughts enough? Do you think? Do you think he has zero thoughts? Get refried bean croquettes as an emote? No, absolutely not. Head empty, no thoughts. I think I need to make the paw longer. It's bothering me. He doesn't have to be exact because he's a little familiar boy, but like, you know. There we go. Himbo cat, if I've ever seen one not buff enough in your eyes. He pretty buff in real life. He pretty shrunk, you know. Here we go. Now we have two Beanie Babies. Let's do mom. Mom and dad. I don't know. Jazz is here. Jazz is pretty. She's pretty thick. I don't know how um buff she is, but she's pretty thick. Jazzy is thick with 3 C's. Exactly, Dex. Exactly. Mmm, buttons. And I think when we finish up Mum's Liner, that'll probably be the ending point. My back is starting to be mad at me for sitting in the same position for so long, which is like entirely my fault because I always sit in the same spot when I draw. You know, for fun. Yeah, Chris, I am being responsible. I'm trying to, anyway. Plus, I know that if I'm not, I'll have like a whole chat of people yelling at me. We're just gonna real quick delete this entire chunk for fun, you know. No reason. I didn't mess up or anything. I just think it would be fun to redo it. The sacred chug, yeah. There's a rule in art that's very important, which is delete your art. Get rid of it. If it's not working, try again. Do something else. Alex, jank as hell. We ain't doing that. We gotta get rid of this thumb. It's this thumb. It's throwing me off. There we go. Sacred rule of art, there is no art. There is simply no art in the art world. You have merely been fooled. You think you've been looking at art? Wrong. I still have... So unfortunately I do keep all of my art, including I'm sure the one you're referring to, although possibly not anything that I drew on the Roll20. The only person who has it is Chris, who saved it against my will. Just looking at pixels on a screen. Correct. It's just lines. Music is just vibrations. Of course, you still have. Listen. That picture is cursed. No, it's not one of my best, Chris. It is in fact one of the most cursed pictures in the world, and it will remain unseen. It is awful. I drew it in like 8 seconds. It was entirely colored in on Roll20. Also, shout out to Roll20 for being one of the easiest programs to, like, secretly draw on when, like, something important is happening. You can just, like, sneak off to a little corner. No one knows you're there. And just draw whatever. Curse and always remember. Correct. There are some things that Chris just won't let me live down, and I would say most of them are art related. Because most of the cursed and awful things I do are art related. Just be warned, whatever you draw will be permanently embedded. Correct. That is the curse. No matter how much I try and delete my art, some of it is just there forever. Brightest downside of Foundry, no more nonsense doodles. Well, biggest downside. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to stop me from drawing while we're playing. And I assure you, we will find a way to draw during games on Foundry. I'll figure it out. Part of the fun of drawing while you're playing games like D&D and stuff is like waiting for other people to figure out that you've been drawing for the past like 20 minutes. One of my favorites that I ever did was Pipe, who was in here earlier, had a map for a game that I am not in, but I am allowed in the server so I can listen in. I get best friends rights. So he's got this map, and it's got like the fog of war, you know, the thing that covers up the map, but you can still like put stuff under it, and the DM can see under it and move stuff around, right? Uh, and and on Roll20, as long as you don't drop the line, as long as you don't let go, you can still see the line over top of the fog of war. And until you finish drawing the line, no one else will be able to see it. And the second you drop it, if it is all where the fog of war is, it will all stay under the fog of war. So I did an entire like portrait. I did like a whole pose of one of his characters, like from ages ago from an old game, like flexing real buff, because we always used to make the joke that the character's name is James. We would call him like James the most beautiful man kind of thing. And so I just had him like doing this buff pose for like no reason. I just did it. I gave him like the best butt, and I did it all in one line so that when I let go, Felipe was the only one able to see it. No one else could see it. And I threw him off his game so hard because he was in the middle of describing like this goblin they were talking to. And I had just drawn one of his characters, like big buff man with a great butt inside his goblin town. And he was so mad at me, but he had to like show everyone the goblin town ahead of time because he couldn't just like explain what had happened. Because to him and everyone else, this portrait just of James just showed up, but I had been working on it for 10 minutes. I just hadn't taken my finger off of the mouse button. You can do that in Roll20, and it's one of my favorite things. But one of my favorite things to do is draw when, like, on stuff, when people think you're not. This is gonna be the hardest part, is trying to get this to look good. I don't draw jack-o'-lanterns very often. So he was James with the giant peach emoji. Oh my god. Yeah, pretty much. Listen, James is caked up. I don't make the rules. He's got cake. It's like a little egg. We'll just stick Mom's thumb in his mouth, I guess. Sick plump lips. No! I'm not giving my dad that. Coward. I am a coward. I have to show this to my parents at some point. I'm not gonna like be like, hey look dad, look what I draw you with. Big ol' thick lips, luscious lips. Jesus, why is this so hard to draw? It's what every man truly wants. I don't know about that. I don't know if you speak for everyone. I can't be wrong. Chris, you can be wrong. It just doesn't happen very often. Gasp. Blasphemy. I'm gonna start a Chris is wrong jar. I'll put $1 in every time Chris is wrong. I'll have like $1 in it. And it'll be worth it just for the power move. I'm sorry, Bree. Only new donations. Can we backdate? Sorry. I don't know how to do that. I don't know what backdating is. Commission prices, it depends on what you want. I can send you the document later that for all my current commission prices, because you're right, they did go up. They had to go up because I was losing my mind. I was doing them for too cheap and everyone was yelling at me that I was doing them for too cheap. So undervaluing myself, yes. I put a lot of work into my stuff and I spend a lot of time on it. So They did go up recently. Got a couple more minutes. This is all fabric. I can get all this done in the few minutes, right? Right? I can do that. As far as a chair, I can do that. It's easy. I think we're definitely gonna have to do this on another live stream, though, because, like, goddamn. Yeah, if you're going by the timer of how long the stream's been up, it's gonna be a couple minutes extra, because I set up my starting screen to be a couple minutes early. Tyler's like, go relax, go take a break, drink water. Six minutes though. Oh my god, are you actually timing exactly how long I have until I have to stop the stream or stop drawing? Just better take care of yourself. No, I don't want to take care of myself. I want to draw. I want to be artiste. I think with that line, the line art for that part is done. So now we just fill it in with color. If break arm, no more art ever. Listen, you may have a point, but like, consider, serotonin, give brain happy. So, what do you guys think? When should we pick this up again? I'm thinking Thursday. That gives me enough time to rest my hand in between streams. That's a cringe. 4 minutes. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. I do have a clock also. I think we'll pick this up again on Thursday though. Same time, same place. Thursday works if you start an hour later. I will do that for you. Just for you, Chris. I will start at 5 instead of 4. It'll be fun though. At some point in the near future, I'm gonna be doing a live stream with somebody else is gonna be hanging out with me, because I'm gonna be drawing stuff for his streaming platform. He's getting some emojis for his chat because he's affiliate. I forgot to do the inside of the mouth. Shit. I'm running out of time. But he's affiliate and he needs some emojis for his chat, so we'll be doing some of those with him at some point. So keep your eye out for that. That'll be fun. Boom. All right. I got a couple minutes to spare on that line art of me mummy. It's the lowest tier of Patreon, a garlic muncher. That is incredible. I've been trying to rename all of the tiers. I know one of them's gonna be grave cost. I'm gonna have blood donor and blood bank. Garlic muncher is so funny. I have to do that. I'm stealing that, Brie. I'm sorry. I'm giving. It's funny. I have to make that. I have to make a joke of that somewhere in the tiers. Garlic intolerant. All right. I will see all of you guys on Thursday for the next chunk of this. We'll try and get, because I did all of the sketch, we should be able to do all of the line art and all of the colors then. Crossed fingers. I'm kind of a slow worker. I like to take my time with the line art and the flats and stuff, but you know. Thank you all for showing up to Baby's first stream. I am going to try and be posting this on YouTube at some point. I have to do it in a weird way, but I will see all of you then. See you Thursday. Bye.